Windass carries the hopes of his hometown club on his broad shoulders. His formative years were spent only half a mile from here on the terraces at Boothbury Park, a ground that is still standing, just about, gaunt, deserted and decaying. The former Brickie is now charged with underpinning the Tigers' championship status. In the last 2 home games, Windass has scored 4 times, although Tuesday's brace was overshadowed by Ipswich's nap hand. Michael Turner returns at the back. Ray Parler has been drafted into Lensum Nouse. Nick Barmby's on the bench. Preston have won 3 and lost 3 of their last 6, but if they win their 2 games in hand, they'll be within a point of an automatic promotion place. They're unchanged, so Michael Ricketts continues his search for a first North End goal. Ricketts. Purgle. It's won by Parler. Sam Ricketts. Oh, my word! That was 2-footed by John Welsh. Now he will claim that he took the ball, but he jumped into that. This is definitely worth another look. Oh, that is far from being a good challenge by John Welsh. He's hurt himself in the process. Those two were together at Liverpool, Welsh and Mellor, but there was no love lost at all in that challenge. When he jumped into the challenge, there was always a possibility that it would end with him leaving the pitch. It could have been because of a red card. As it is, it's because of a serious injury. Mellor. There's an appeal for handball by Mellor, not given. Stuart Elliott. Well, he seemed to be clipped there. Referee decided not to give, and here's Windass, who just ran into St Ledger. He's got an awful lot to say for himself, Dean Windass. There again, that's been the way of it for the best part of 2 decades. Now that looked like a foul by Purgle. Nugent. It's faced by Delaney. He was. Mellor's waiting, so's Pugh unmarked. Myhell made a mess of it, and Nugent has gone down, holding his lower back. That's the last thing Preston need to see at this stage of the season. It was the challenge with the goalkeeper that did the damage, as the ball looped high. Myhill really should have caught. Parler. Good option. Ashby. Forster. Elliott was coming in, and between them, Lonergan and Alexander sorted matters out. And at this moment in time, Hull don't look like a bottom 3 team, and Preston not resembling a top 6 outfit. Front 3 within a yard of the Preston goal line. Elliott, Windass and Forster. 3 coming from further out. And an unchallenged header from Nicky Forster. And whilst Nicky Forster has not found goals easy to come by at Hull, he scored what could prove to be a very important one. Near post flick, far post goal scorer. And David Nugent is really struggling out there. Ricketts. Nugent couldn't go for that. Mellor could. Michael Ricketts. Sedgwick! Pretty close and fairly admirable from Preston, because effectively they're playing with 10 men. It's bad enough being 1 down at a side in the bottom 3. But to lose your main source of goals and creative inspiration is just as worrying for Preston. And maybe a wasted journey for the Manchester City manager too, who was here to have a close-up look at David Nugent. Preston's next game is only 3 days away against Ipswich, and they'll want David Nugent fit for that. Let alone for the local derby against Burnley next weekend. Paul Simpson is the 20th man to try to restore Preston to the top division. Elliott. It's Ricketts. Now it's Ray Parlour. Windass. And Windass off the post. Elliott can't turn it in. Dean Windass so close to establishing a 2-goal lead for Hull. Always dangerous, even with his back to goal. Ricketts. Windass. St Ledger caught by Forster. Chance of a second here. Well, twice in a minute Hull might well have scored. First Windass hitting the post, and then Lonergan forced into emergency action to deny Nicky Forster. I just feel, given Hull's record for letting goals in at the other end, they need to score another. Parlour. Sam Ricketts. Windass, and a second goal, turned in by David Livermore. But how much credit does Windass deserve? "20 minutes to play, and Hull in pole position for what would be a huge win for them." So unselfish. Windass knew he couldn't score, but was equally sure he could set up a colleague, and that man was David Livermore. To put this in some sort of context, the last time that Hull enjoyed a home win over Preston, the anchor in their midfield was Steve McLaren. It's proving to be a very bad day at the office for Preston North End. Windass. Oh, Alexander, and the linesman's flagging for handball. Dave McCallum immediately raised his flag. Mike Pike, the referee, has gone across for a word. Forster says chest. The men in black decided it was arm or hand. Looks like chest to me. And he was unopposed. This may be a significant moment in Hull's battle to stay up. The return to action of Nicky Barmby. Another hometown hero, who's made just one start since New Year's Day because of an ankle problem. And he's replacing Dean Windass. If ever there was a talisman, it's this man. Barmby. Here's Delaney. Barmby finding Ashby. Now Stuart Elliott. Oh, good save by Lonergan. Very good reactions. Took a deflection. Stands by Dawson. And a foul by Songo. This is a win he will really savour at the end of what has been a tough week. A performance of overwhelming desire and no little quality by Hull, making a mockery of the league table. Lacklustre Preston dismantled by Hull's front three, the tireless Forster, Elliott and Windass, whose combined age runs into three figures. Forster and Livermore the scorers. Hull have now beaten Birmingham, Cardiff, Wolves and Preston here. The Tigers retain their bite. Hull City 2, Preston North End 0.
We seem to raise our game against the better teams and not so much against the lesser teams. So, you know, that's something that we've got to look at. We've got a few big games coming up. Obviously, they're all big games now at the end of the season. You know, we've got a few games that teams that are down there with us. So, you know, they're important games and we've got to win them.
Do you feel that John Welsh should have been sent off for his tackle, never mind carried off?
I've got absolutely no doubt whatsoever it is a straight red card offence what he committed there. I don't want to see anybody stretch it off. I feel for the lad that he's hurt himself, but it is a definite red card. I cannot believe how the referee can allow that challenge to go ahead and he doesn't get red carded for it.
Does the fact that he comes from Hull and used to stand on the terraces down the road at Boothbury Park, is that a big part of it for him as well?
I think so. From Dino's point of view, you know, he's vowed when he came to the football club that he was going to get me the job, and you know, I said to him, just leave it up to me, I'll get myself the job. If I've got 11 going out there on a Saturday wanting me to get the job at the end of the season, then great, fantastic.
Are you telling me finally, Phil, that Windass wants to be your agent as well, trying to get you the job?
The agent, assistant manager, you name it, he wants to be it. But he's certainly got the. He's a man, and the more men that we have going out there on a Saturday, the better.